What is going on, Headliner Nation? Jake, Fantasy Headliners. Hopefully everybody's doing well out there today. We're talking about our top 20 quarterbacks here for Week 4 fantasy football heading into the weekend. The Thursday night game is over, and I told you guys in the start sit video, Brett Rypien has a little bit of talent. He flashed it a little bit last night. The kid is not a horrible quarterback by any means, but now we're going to head into the weekend, right? We got a lot of games, a lot of weird situations this week. We got no Big Ben, we got no Ryan Tannehill, so we have some decisions to make. And let's take a look here at our top 20. I'm going to start right now, number 20. We're going to lead it off with Carson Wentz. I really wish I could put Carson Wentz a little bit higher. I mean, he's got a matchup, Sunday Night Football, San Francisco 49ers, a banged-up defense. Don't dislike Carson Wentz whatsoever. What I do dislike is the amount of weapons, the amount of healthy weapons that he really has at his disposal on a weekly basis. We really need to get some of those guys healthy to really kind of bump up his ceiling. Got Carson Wentz at number 20. Number 19, Kirk Cousins, Minnesota Vikings going against the Houston Texans. Not a bad situation whatsoever for Kirk Cousins. His biggest issue is consistency. 1 week he's an all-pro. The next week looks like he's never played quarterback in his life. Because of those inconsistencies, it's hard to trust on a weekly basis. That's why I got him dropped down right here, number 19. Number 18 is going to be Baker Mayfield, Cleveland Browns. More of a game manager these days, right? We're not going out there every week and expecting him to throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, the Browns can win with him throwing $150 and a touchdown or 2 because they rely so heavily on the run. Got Baker at 18. Number 16 and number 17, Tom Brady, Justin Herbert, and they're facing off against each other here this week. Now for Herbert, I expect him to continue to come out and throw the ball down the field. Plus, he really likes to involve Austin Eckler in the passing game, which we all love from a fantasy perspective, right? So look for a whole lot of Keenan Allen, a whole lot of Austin Eckler. Got Justin Herbert at 17. Tom Brady is going to be right here at 16. He would be a little bit higher. No Chris Godwin does limit that ceiling somewhat. He still has plenty of options to throw it to, and this game could turn into a shootout here very quickly. Got Tom Brady at 16. Number 15, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Fitzmagic himself, and I got him a little bit higher this week. And why? Well, they're playing against the Seattle Seahawks, who give up points in bunches to opposing quarterbacks. And Seattle likes to score themselves, right? So if Miami is having to keep pace with the Seattle Seahawks, they're going to have to throw the ball a lot. Look for a lot of Preston Williams, a lot of Devontae Parker, maybe sprinkling a little Myles Gaskin and Mike Gesicki. I like Ryan Fitzpatrick this week, got him at 15. Number 14, Jared Goff, Los Angeles Rams, going up against the New York Giants, so it's not a bad matchup whatsoever for him, and what's really opened up the field for him lately to have these great back-to-back weeks is the running game, right? Darrell Henderson opening up the running game is making things easier for Goff on the outside, got him at 14. Number 12 and 13, Matthew Stafford, Drew Brees, facing off against each other also this week. For Drew Brees, still unclear whether or not he has Michael Thomas, and he's really not involving, other receivers or tight ends in this offense consistently enough to give him that higher ceiling. He's utilizing Alvin Kamara a lot, and Kamara is making him look good. Still like the safe floor, got Brees at 13. As for Stafford at 12, I love that he has Kenny Golladay back, right? A full week of Golladay really opens up that offense. Do they try to get the running game going at all this week? I really don't think so. I see a lot of back and forth through the air. Got Matthew Stafford at number 12. Number 11, Matt Ryan, Atlanta Falcons, playing on Monday Night Football, and the biggest question with Matt Ryan all week has been, what about Julio Jones and Ridley and Gage dealing with a lot of injuries there in Atlanta? Well, all signs pointing to Julio Jones being good to go, and Calvin Ridley expected to be out there also. Still kind of on the fence with Russell Gage. However, something we'll pay attention to here in the coming days. Matt Ryan, we know they like to throw the football, and it's not going to change this week against Green Bay. Got Matt Ryan, number 11. Number 10, maybe somewhat of a surprise, it's rookie quarterback Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals, going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, it's apparent that they really want Joe Burrow to throw the ball like 45, 50 times a game this year. They're not including Joe Mixon in the passing game or the running game. They're looking downfield, and he's got plenty of weapons, right? We know about A.J. Green and Tyler Boyd, now T. Higgins. I mean, he's got options at his disposal, and they're moving the ball down the field. As a rookie quarterback, the kid looks great. Got him right here at number 10, just due to the high passing volume he sees on a weekly basis. Number 9 is Cam Newton, New England Patriots, going up against the Chiefs. So what are they going to have to do? They're not going to be able to rely on the run all 4 quarters. They're going to have to throw the ball a lot more in New England. Look for a lot of Julian Edelman this week. Maybe some involvement with James White out of the backfield in his return. I like Cam Newton, got him at number 9. Number 8, Deshaun Watson, Houston Texans, going up against the Minnesota Vikings. Not the easiest of matchups by any means. However, it's easier than the past few weeks when he's had to deal with Baltimore and Pittsburgh. I look for Deshaun Watson to get on track a little bit more this week. It is somewhat concerning that Will Fuller, once again, already dinged up with another hamstring injury. If he's good to go, that really helps Deshaun Watson. Something to pay attention to. Got him right now in number 8. Number 7, Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboys, going up against the Cleveland Browns, and we know Cleveland's going to want to try to dominate this game on the ground. They want that clock to continue to run. How does Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys combat that? Well, they get out to an early lead and force Cleveland to have to throw the ball more. Look for Dak Prescott to come out throwing early in this game. Got him at number 7. Number 6, Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals, going up against the Carolina Panthers, but Kyler Murray has such a safe floor just due to the rushing upside alone. We saw a little bit of a down week last week from Kyler Murray, and he still scored like 24 fantasy points. He's one of the safer options, basically matchup proof. Got Kyler Murray right here, number 6. Number 5, Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens, going up against the football team of Washington. Now, a lot of people a little bit disappointed with the production of Lamar Jackson, maybe even the Ravens as a whole here in this young season. If you look at all the stats, they're really running a lot less this year than they did last year. Why? Really kind of an unknown. They're trying to develop Lamar as a throwing quarterback, get those options down the field. However, right now, it's not working. They need to go back to what works and running the football more effectively. Got Lamar Jackson at number 5 until they can figure that out. Number 4, Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers, going up against the Atlanta Falcons, Monday Night Football, and the Falcons give up points and yards in bunches. Sounds like he should have Davante Adams back, even though he did lose Allen Lazard. Look for Aaron Rodgers to continue to throw the ball with ease this week. Got Aaron Rodgers, number 4. Number 3, Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs, going up against the New England Patriots. A little bit more of a difficult matchup, but we saw Russ tear this defense apart. I would not be surprised whatsoever if Patrick Mahomes did the same thing this week. The only reason he's number 3 is because the 2 options ahead of him are really killing it this year and have great matchups. Right now, got Patrick Mahomes, number 3. Number 2, Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills, going up against the Las Vegas Raiders, whose secondary is banged up. Plus, Josh Allen is quietly having a great season as a quarterback. A lot of people still want to, pick apart Josh Allen and not give him the credit he is due. The guy is playing great football. Another great matchup. Got Josh Allen, number 2. Number 1, how can I not put Russell Wilson at number 1? The dude's on pace for like 75 touchdowns this year, 5,000 yards passing, almost 500 yards rushing. He's absolutely killing it, and now he gets the Miami Dolphins. Yes, sign me up for some Russell Wilson here. Week 4, got him as my number 1 quarterback. All right, so those are my top 20 quarterbacks here, Week 4 fantasy football. Hopefully that helps set your lineups just a little bit. Just a quick reminder, if you're looking for more detail, more information on these guys, that can be found at the Start Sit videos. This is just meant to be a quick run through, 1 through 20, who we got at quarterback here in Week 4. So obviously, I'm sure your rankings may be somewhat different. That's okay. We're not always supposed to agree. If they are, leave them down below in the comment section. As a community, we would love to make sure that combined, we come up with the best rankings possible to make a lot of people successful here this weekend. That is our ultimate goal. So hopefully you guys had a great week. Good luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you later.